Hello YouTube and people watching, this is my new channel and my first video up, and I don't look so great, but woo, I feel comfortable at the minute, so comfy clothes, random makeup, yada yada yada. I did have a channel before on YouTube. I've had a few channels on YouTube and I've kind of just left them. I have a cosplay channel now and I decided to make this channel to do more of just my daily things, maybe. I don't know if you still want to call them vlogs or just things I get up to, except cosplay. I'm trying to stay out of that bit. So this is a bit of a weird setup, but it's where I can be at the minute. And as you could probably tell by the title, this is about my experience in Stamford College my first year. I'm not going to go over every single thing because, one, I would rather write it down if I did that, and two, I'd rather talk about what I can remember in this moment and I can feel it more, if that makes sense, while trying to read it on script and be like, this happened, that happened. So I might do my second year in a video. My first year is better than my second year. And I'll do my best to talk about stuff. So I'll try mainly just talk about lessons, but I might talk about other bits. Again, it's not everything. Honestly, in my opinion, throughout the whole of being at Stamford College, if I could go back to college or save the money to go back to college, even though now with the age I'm at and the job I have, I could probably only do like nighttime college, if you know what I mean. I can't remember the name for it right now. I wouldn't go back to Stamford. The reason, well, let's talk about hairdressing first. Hairdressing. So that was the first thing, the first year I had at Stamford College. I had originally gone for hairdressing. I'd chosen hairdressing because it was something that I'd done back in school, and we're all told that we'd passed level 1. I can't remember what the qualification thing is for. What it's called. I think it's sitting guilds. I might be saying that wrong. But went to college, did the interview, got told I could do level 2 hairdressing, so yay, excitement. But also the reason I chose that is because I was enjoying it in school, doing it by myself. Well, I say by myself with the person that was working next to me. Most people in that class didn't want to work with me because I'm like the outcast. Then again, I look weird, but I like it. Back in Stamford College, when I went into the class, I remember the first day, we all got told we had to wear uniforms. So my mum had brought me my uniform and I'd gone to college in my uniform. I was the only person in the classroom in uniform. Everyone thought I was older than them and thought that I'd been there longer and was asking me tons of questions. And I said, I don't know, this is my first day. And I said, is this your first day? Is it not your first day? I don't know what to expect, this is my first day. And then after a few, my mum then said to the teacher, it's kind of singling me out with me being in the uniform, their normal clothes, where everyone else is able to express themselves in their clothes. So I was allowed to dress how I wanted for a bit, and then when everyone else got their clothes, I went back into my uniform. Sorry, I keep going. I mean, this video might not be edited much because I want to be as honest as I can. So sorry if there's a lot of pauses or whatnot, or I'm not that entertaining, but I'm just saying my half on Stamford College. In the classroom, when I got to the class, I then got told that no, I couldn't do level 1. Not level 1, level 2. I had to redo level 1. It was something about the sitting guilds being for something else, even though my whole year got told it was a pass for level 1. So then I had to go back through what I'd already done at school. Well, slight bits are different. I remember all the girls in the class were so her there was this drama thing where 2 of the girls were quite nasty, and a girl had got her doll head lost, and so we all got kind of, I don't know if interrogated is the right word, but basically checking that we didn't have it and say, come on, own up to it. And eventually, after a long time, the teachers finally looked at the the cameras that catch what people are doing in the place. and they got the 2 girls that had been doing it, and there were the two girls that were quite nasty. So in one way, you're nasty, you're out, but you're mainly out because you'd stolen somebody's head that they paid for. Like, the heads were kind of expensive, I'd say. Most people in that classroom, I was happy because they weren't it was not how school was, which was nice. And the girls were nice, but no one was really that interested in wanting to be my friend or talking to me. There was this one girl, her name, I'm sure she won't mind if I say her name. Her name was Charlotte. She's older than me. She did hairdressing, and I got on well with her. And I remember at first I was really, really shy, really quiet, and then one day I had this huge outburst of energy, and it's either one, I'm actually happy, or two, which is most of the time back then, it would be me being really stressed out and freaky out, and that's why my whole happy front comes on to kind of like be a barrier. And I remember she got so jumped by it. Okay. In fact, the same girl, I remember once she was on about wanting to have a fringing. She didn't have a fringe, so I said, I can do it. Level 1, we're not supposed to cut hair. So I took her to the ladies' toilets and I chopped it. Before college, I used to just cut my hair because I wanted to learn. And I did my friend's hair too. And it turned out pretty good. So I knew it would be good. And she didn't think I was being serious. And I thought she was being serious. So when I did her hair, she was like, but she looked like she was ready. But anyway, I did a perfect job. As far as I know, she still has that fringing to this day. But anyway, she was a lovely girl and we got on so well. One of the problems in the class is I have my own difficulties. So sometimes it can also be hard to keep up with things. I'll get back into that in a bit. But anyway, the teachers said, if you want us to help or for us to help you, you need to call us. Which I did. The only thing is, all the other girls got more attention. I think it might be because they were more of a loud-in-your-face figure, and that's probably what got it, or they asked for lots of help. But I asked for help, but I guess you could say I was more polite about it, but apparently that does not get the attention. I remember it's going to sound weird saying it and for the world to see, but you know what, it's who I am. I do have special needs, and one of the special needs teachers, not teacher, she's someone that was supposed to look after and keep everyone with problems, knowing what's going on and helping out and whatnot. Anyway, she'd come into the classroom, and I remember I was in one of my most stressful days, and I just thought, you know what, I'm usually not noticed when I'm doing brushing my doll head how you're supposed to, which is like brush the bottom to the top of the head gently. But instead, because I was really peeved and the teacher wasn't listening to me, I'd got on that doll and I was going brush, 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 brush. So yeah, it was hard, and she saw me and she said, Robin, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. Yeah, that is my actual name, by the way. You can call me Devil Crybaby, but yeah, I mean, you're going to hear that at some point. So, well, my name's actually Robin Louise, but you can call me Robin. But, yeah, so I said, I know, I could have said it weirdly. I might have said it a bit angry. I try not to be angry to people, but I think I said, I know, but it's just a doll. I'm just trying to get on with my work. So I went away, came back. That lady had gone to the teacher, and the teacher, we had a few different hairdressing teachers, and she'd come and she was kind of like, Robin, you don't do it like that. You do it like this. And I just thought, well, I've done that most of the time and nobody realises. So, and on the day when I'm like, and it's just a doll head, it's not an actual person, and nobody really pays attention to me. I mean, not trying to sound like I'm an attention whore or whatnot, just because I was trying to do things right and I don't get noticed, but when I do it wrong, you get noticed. Of course you do. That's how life goes, isn't it? So that happened, and then I'd gone away again. Then I'd come back, and then after this, the other teacher I was on about that was telling me, you're doing it wrong, had gone. My friend Charlotte had said, do you have a problem with that lady? And I said, no, why would I have a problem? And she said, well, she said you've got a problem with her, you were so nasty. Like, I know I wasn't horrible, I know maybe I had a bit of something like this voice. No, well, a bit less than that. Or something like, I'm trying. Well, guess it's normal, really. Another time I can remember we had a completely different teacher and something had happened to my timetable. So I was trying to explain to this teacher that I need a different timetable to everybody else because of me of my learning difficulties, having to do other class things because I got to go to classes for that stuff to get some bits up in here. And she wouldn't listen, so that made me feel like shit. And I eventually copied off the other girls. I missed my lessons with the with the teachers for my dyslexia and whatnot. And that was a rough day. Ooh. Like, what else? I remember in the class, when I would go out and try and get my female friends, some female acquaintances that are friends with my female friends, to come in, they wouldn't, so I'd mainly have guys' hair to wash, which was not really good, but it was the only people that would let me wash their hair. Once I had one of my friends, we'll call her Freckles, and Freckles let me do her hair once, but it was like the one time where we needed to be quick and I didn't notice, and her hair it's gorgeous, but it's thick, so I got in a panic. Oh god, in that class there were these two boys, and these two boys were so horrible to me. And there was a time where what made me feel confident in the class was because I'd had a really bad haircut on my birthday. My birthday's like when you've gone back into September or whatnot. So I got my hair cut and it was really shitty, and I felt like trash, so I dyed my hair dark purple and it looked a bit better, if that even makes any sense. But then I would have not heavy, but like dark makeup to kind of, so my face isn't pure white. And yeah, then I got told no heavy makeup. Heavy makeup is black makeup, but all the other girls had heavy makeup, but it wasn't gothic. But the girl that was like 2 years above me had the gothic look and the half-shaved head and the tats and whatnot. Nothing wrong with that, but I just mean, she can have it, what about me? But yeah, back to the boys, they were just horrible to me. After a while, I'd just gotten so down, and I kind of just stopped doing my makeup, because I thought, just get through the day, we're here to learn. And they used to say I looked like a druggie, and I looked tired, and things like that, and it would be really hurtful. In one way, I'd wish I'd have gone to the teacher and said something, but in another way, I just felt so low. It was hard. But yeah, I mean, the hairdressing teachers, they were good. But yeah. Out of hairdressing and out of the shitty boys, I remember I made a okay group of friends and my future boyfriend. I was going through a tough time. I don't really want to talk about the ex. It was really shit. And, you know, I know there's two sides to every story, but I know my own side, don't want to go through it. But, you know what, I'm happy I decided to choose my path and to make myself happy. And I know that might sound really selfish, but I want to have a happy life. I want to be happy. I'd like to do something for me for once, and if I'm upset, I want to show I'm upset instead of being told off for being upset by someone that's supposed to be my boyfriend. So this other guy I'd fallen for, and of course after I'd broken up with my ex and all that shit happened, and this guy, he had his stuff. I'm not going to go through it because it's his personal business. And then we got together and I was scared. I remember being scared about it, but heck, it's been how long now? 4 years and 5 months together. I would say, although I say I wouldn't go back to StamfordCollege, and if I could change my past, I wouldn't, and I wouldn't because if I didn't go, would I have met the guy I'm with today? And I know girls go, oh, he's the one, la la la, I'm in love, but I genuinely, he is my soulmate. But anyway, back to the college thing. I still remember, I had a friend that a guy friend, I'm not going to say his name, that went out with my other guy friend, and at the time we found out he was going to the same college as me, so when we both went to Stamford College, we both pretended to be cousins. That's pretty fun. I still remember, lots of random things, really. But yeah. Sorry if I've gone a bit off topic from the classroom to that. I mean, I was a lot more happier with the teachers and hairdressing, although I wish they did pay a bit more attention to myself. But of course, the second year wasn't great, but I'll do that in a different video. Anyway, back to this. I just also want to go through my first year with the people that I was supposed to help out with special needs. My special needs, like I said, I've got dyslexia. I have got some other bits, but it's a bit... I'm just going to leave it at that for now. I will admit, I've had a time-telling problem for years. I've never been able to get it stuck up here. I remember once in year 5, I almost got the hang of it, and then the teachers just stopped. But when I went to Stamford College, I will admit there was this one teacher, like special needs teacher, and he's the one that actually got it stuck in my head of how to tell the time. And I'm so happy. I mean, the thing is, I have to reteach myself every day, otherwise my head kind of goes, woo. But I'm so thankful for him, the fact that he found a way to get this working so I could actually understand the time in life a bit more. I mean, I'm still kind of, I can't say, like, if someone says 15 minutes past, I know that's 15 minutes past, but if they say a quarter to an hour or something, or I don't know, there are just some words, I can't remember all of them, but they don't stick up here. I'm just sticking with the whole normal clock. Then when it gets to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 means 1, 2, 3, 4. So thank you. I'm really thankful for that. And he was really helpful. And he helped me with maths too, which should help a bit more. And then I had, like, there was this teacher that was also there to teach me English. And, oh, I did not like her. I remember on my first day, again, because I had a problem with time telling, I tried my best to understand. Of course, I'm alone at Stamford College, couldn't see anyone around me, didn't feel confident saying to people at the time. So when I thought it was time to go to my lesson, it was actually home time, but I used to get confused with how the clock goes. And when I got there, I remember explaining to her, and she was basically telling me to shut up. She was genuinely a horrible teacher. I remember the only nice lesson I ever had with her was when she tried to do a thing about anime and get me to write about it because she knew I liked it. And then, I'm not going to put up the picture, but there's this picture on the internet that has been there for years, and it's somebody's OC. And she'd popped it up in the thing she'd done for me, and she said, "Can you tell me who that character is?" And I just said, "It's not a character." "Well, it's there, Robin." And I'm saying, yeah, but it's somebody's made-up character. It's not from an actual series that has been on the internet for years. But other than that, she was just horrible. She wouldn't listen to me. She didn't want to listen that I didn't understand time, or she didn't really help me. And I remember on the very last lesson, because I'd got the oomph and the courage to say, near the end of the year, "I'm sorry, but I would like to change my English teacher. I'm not comfortable." That took a lot out of me to go do that. And, I can't remember what she said it was. Right, just a warning. Depression stuff? So, she came up to me one day, and I was with my friend, and she said something, I can't remember what it was, but it was so disgusting, something you wouldn't imagine a teacher saying. I know it sounds stupid to say, I forgot, but I tried to forget because of how bad it was. And she'd walked away all smug, and my head had gone into chaos mode, and I got my key, and I went crazy on my arm trying to calm myself down. Mind you, this isn't really what I do, but when I'm in, like, a moment where I can't control myself or I've got nowhere to go, my head just turns. I don't really like talking about this stuff, but that's how bad it was. And, yeah, so that was my first year at Stamford College. Like I said, hairdressing, teachers are okay. Again, you've got to be super loud and step on people to get attention. Or, the most fantastic thing I've had from that college that I would not change at all would be meeting my boyfriend, who is with me today, and we're still together and lovey-dovey-dovey, and I'm not just saying he's the one, but he is the one. If you're watching this, honey, I love you. And to the watchers, thanks for watching. But, yeah, and, I mean, I made 2 decent friends that are still with me to this day, and I'm really thankful for them. I really am. I mean, it's crazy. It's like one of the girls that I'd met. I'm not going to say her name for now. I saw she liked anime, but I didn't want to I wasn't sure about her because I saw very different sides to her. But as I got to know her, it's just been amazing, especially the older we get and the more I've seen her grown. She is amazing. You know who you are. But, yeah. I think I'm going to end it there. I think there's a lot more I could go on about, but like I said, first year wasn't too bad. All I'm really interested in was I found my forever lover. Mwah, mwah. Okay, sorry, but yeah. That's what I liked about the first year. That and that alone. The rest of it felt really shitty. But yeah. I don't like how they handle some things there. And I don't like, again, that English teacher was shit. Now I'm older, a lot older, and I've got more confidence. I would say something. Because, I mean, again, I'll go into the second year in a different video, but I remember my teacher in the second year, I overheard something about them saying, you can't treat the students like adults, you must treat them like kids. That's not going to help in the adult world. That's not going to help us move forward. Anyway, I've blabbed on too long and it's gone on topic, off topic. Woohoo! So I'll end it there for now. Thanks for watching. Likes appreciated, subs appreciated, comments appreciated, dislikes appreciated. And what's your college experience? I would be really interested to know. Like, you don't have to say which college at all. But that's just my thing at Stanford. So, yeah. See you in the next one!